You're selling the ship. Oh, I get it. Okay. Build a warehouse to extend factory storage. Right, so you can extend... What is that? It's a food factory and you can put extra storage on it. Okay. Cancel conveyor connection. Remove the conveyor to fix the chain. Storage buildings are passive. Unlike factories, they cannot push or take resources from neighbouring buildings. Wait. Storage buildings are passive. Unlike factories, they cannot push or take resources from neighbouring buildings. Okay. Conveyor engine transfer. Oh, it's trying to teach you not to be a noob. It's saying new players tend to connect these things. Actually, you need an engine transfer. You need to do it. Pipe connection. Okay, that's not working. Build a pipeline over the road. Use the E key. Uh-oh. I think I'll be using the M key. There we go. Beautiful bit of pipe work. I don't know, Shob. Couldn't tell you, mate. Build a forklift garage. Forklift garage, right. What's that going? Like that. What's that going to do? Purchase a forklift. Add a new connection. Select source building, a building where the forklift should load resources. Update, load, unload checkbox as needed. Wait, so what are we just told that to do? Go here and load 30%. Well, why 30%? Why not all the percents? 89%. Okay, I don't understand that yet. Then go here and unload. I get that. So load here and unload there. I don't get the 30% bit. Build a distribution office. You can use existing road network and set up distribution office, which will automatically operate trucks according to your actual situation in your production chains. This building will be great to just be goods to shops. Okay. Once it reaches 30%, then it will load. Oh, right, so that's like a minimum percentage. Build a new vehicle. See, how do you work out what kind of truck you need? There's so many. Send the existing truck to work for the distribution office. Don't forget, you can change the working building of any truck and send it to a different working building. Change to that one. Okay. Alright, so we rehomed the vehicle out of here to go and live here. Select the source building. A building where trucks should load resources. Choose to take resources from the food factory. You can also set a percentage. If you set, for example, 80%, trucks will take resources from this building only if storage where the resource is storage. Only if storage where the resource is storage is filled to more than 80% of its capacity. Go here. Load stuff. Never unload stuff. Select the destination building. Select second destination building, second stop. You can set multiple source or destination buildings. This distribution office is very useful, for example, to distribute goods to shops, but you can use it for anything else you want. How does it decide which one to go to and how much? See, it's got like 2 destinations. How does it know which one to go to? And how much to unload at each one, I wonder. Build a heliport. Okay. Build a helicopter terminal. Helicopter terminal is like a bus or train station, but for helicopters. By the way, you can also run helicopters between airplane terminals. We are not seriously putting this next to these houses. We are. Buy second helicopter terminal. Gonna buy the MI6. Nice, good choice. New stop. Are we honestly gonna fly people to? They can just get on the bus. Is it like this in Russia? Soviet Russia? They just fly people around. Build a heliport for hospital. You can extend a hospital with a heliport, so you'll be able to use helicopters. Citizens demand a heliport. BC Tech, how are you doing? Corona? Wait, we're buying their own MI2? Blimey. Look at this. They've got their own helicopter. They've got their own MI6 here. The fire station's got an MI6. The hospital's got an MI2. And citizens are being flown around on MI6s. This is bonkers. Build a helicopter construction office. This may be useful because helicopters can construct buildings in inaccessible locations. That's interesting. Dude, check your V-speed. You can't descend like that. Anyway. MI8. I thought I said vodka helicopter. We'll have a helicopter just for vodka. Build a heliport for the concrete plant. There we go. You're not seriously going to fly concrete around on a helicopter now. Come on. If all the things to fly around. What does it want now? Build a cargo heliport for gravel. Hang on, which one does it want? Get rid of that. That one. Yep, we're going to load gravel and concrete into helicopters now. Heliport cargo platform 3X. Wicked, look at this. You can fly anything you need, I love it. Set buildings for helicopter construction office. Just like a regular construction office, helicopter construction offices also require to have buildings assigned where helicopters can load materials and workers. Specify or replace the source building. So we're saying you can get everything you need from all those places. We're buying an excavator for some reason. Great job. That's how helicopters works. Just like that. I'm not quite sure why we bought an excavator here. I don't quite understand that bit. These people are queuing up to be flown around. Look at this. There's nothing else to do around here. Let's go on a helicopter flight. Excavator is loaded in the helicopter to be carried to the construction site. Oh, right. So it physically loads that into here and then brings it over here to load stuff. Interesting. I think that's all the tutorials. Okay. Yeah, helicopters was the last one. Workshop. Subscribed items. Somebody was saying that was a couple of things that I need to get. What were the things that I definitely should have? Somebody was saying like more something, more connections or something like that. There's a couple of must-haves, mods that you need.
What you need in your life are more Vargons. You will build the Vargons or else we crush you. There is a risk, however, that the Vargons could be scumbags.
Thank you, 4D Morning. Mark Sterling, thank you for 64 months. It's fine unmodded, but it's learn it properly. Yeah, there was one that would just, it was like more connections on buildings. It's kind of like a quality of life thing. I'm all right with that. Conveyor towers and pumps. There's a conveyor towers mod. An alternative to the standard conveyor engine that makes your conveyor spaghetti better organized, it says. You also get good residential and factory mods. Right, conveyor towers. What was the other one? Pumps. I doubt you're going to need any mods for the first few hours. You're probably right. So I've got that one now. Is that the one you was on about? Conveyor towers? Your own futuristic 2050 mods. What? Can you build nuclear plants? I think you have to deal with nuclear waste. I think. Forward pumps, he said. Forward pumps? Forward pumps? There's one called a forwarding pump. A simple pump for pumping long-distance pipelines, one input and one output. Comes in 2 versions with different connections on both sides. Is that the one you mean? 7% intakes. Dude, you're going to be there forever. I can only find one called forwarding pump. That one. Simple forwarding pump and conveyor towers. There you go. Conveyor road and crossings done. Right, let's kick this off. New game. Random map. Flatland with hills. Eastern Europe medium hills. Eastern Europe medium hills. Any recommendations? Forklift and road pass through are useful as well. Hills are a huge pain. Flatland with hills. Eastern Europe with medium hills. Why has that got 2 little person icons on it? One has no population, one map does. The icon with 2 people shows that. Wait, so you're saying that has people in it, that doesn't have people in it? What? Which is the best way to go here? What's the pros and cons of having people in it? Is it easier with people? Or is it easier without people? I've done all the tutorials, Alex. People means you don't have to import them. Yeah, but it also means they need feeding, surely. Come on, some people have played this game. Which is the way to go? Pro is you already have some people available straight away to work. So you're saying it's better to import people then? So we're better off on blank. Right, start with nobody. That one. Medium hills as opposed to flatland with hills. Populated map is the best. What? What? With people you have cool old style buildings. Don't care. You prefer starting blank, so I build my own towns around areas where there are resources. Holy moly. Overall difficulty. Very easy. Easy, medium, hard, custom. Very easy is unlimited money. Building fires normal. Pollution normal. Moving sun. Start year 1960. Education and simulation. Simple. Children automatically reach basic education. Complex. You need to teach children in school. Crime and justice. Blimey. Global events. You won't need fire stations. Random building fires are not so frequent. Yeah, I think I better go easy because, like, there's so many things I don't know about this game. Moving sun. Energy management. You will not build power lines. Vehicles don't need fuel. You will need to build power lines. Vehicles don't need fuel. You'll need to build power lines. Vehicles will use fuel. Unsatisfied citizen reaction. If citizens don't get what they want, they will react with grumpiness. If they don't get what they want, they'll be cross and react accordingly. Wait, you go from grumpy to they'll be cross. If citizens don't get what they want, they'll react negatively. Oh no. Grumpy or cross? Right, let's go with that then. I think we'll stick with that. First thing we need to do is save as. Create a new zip to the cloud. Create a new save to the cloud. What is this? Save. Dino Soldier, thank you for 16 months. No, this is not going to go anywhere good. Let's just be perfectly honest about this. Right, we'll pause it a sec. We've got an 18 meters per second wind? What? 18 meters per second wind? That sounds a bit breezy. Right, so we've got this big town. Well, this big plot of land. And I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Even though I've just gone through all the tutorials. Yeah, I know it's measured in meters, mate. The problem is 18 meters per second is quite windy. That's the problem. Oh, hang on. So there's an export place over here called Baraharad. There's another one over here called Dad's Palace. Dad's Palace. And then there's... Jeez, this map is huge. Pardon... Yeah, okay. Whatever. Scumbag, otherwise known as Karabadag. So, it's not showing me any resources anywhere, is it? It's just thrown me into a gigantic map, and I have no clue what any resources are. Like, is that a gravel? Maybe. How do we... Is there like a layers thing? Show overlays. Resources. Bottom right, open the minimap. Just press tab, can't I? Oh my god, this map. New resources, iron. Gone. So according to this, there's something here. There's oil, but I can't click on it. There's oil here, apparently, but it's not really telling me. Uranium ore? Bauxite? Iron, coal. I mean, what are we looking for? How do we get going here? It just shows you where on the map. That sucks. Click on the button with the arrows in the minimap and drag up. You mean like that? What I don't like though is I can't click on this and have it stay there while I move around. And it doesn't also highlight it here. I can see that there's oil here. There somewhere. Mine coal, export power.
You may have chosen easy, but is that normal easy or Russian easy?
It's Russian
Lol.
easy. The oil is underground. I would expect most of it to be underground. Hang on. So if we went like... So there's iron over here somewhere. Right. We need to be near an export path then, don't we? I guess. Ooh. That's a different... that's like a foreign country then. You can see the layer when you are building those extraction buildings. Coal. We're going to need coal, aren't we? We've got to be near coal, otherwise we can't generate power very easily. So maybe we go over here. There's some coal there, and then there's some iron in the hills over there somewhere. But according to this, there's coal in this hill. Also, there's a lot of coal here somewhere. You can use oil for power. Here. I like this area. I think. Because there's coal and iron here. Both of them. And there's oil behind us. So we've got both resources on this tile. Here somewhere. Some exports are bigger. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? There's a lot of oil behind us on the ground there somewhere. There. There would be oil in them fields. You don't have rail connections. You need oil to power, you need roads, infrastructure. Okay. I'm coming from the point of view of I've just done the tutorials and I haven't got to Scooby-Doo what I'm doing because the tutorials are so good. So help me out. What do I need to do? You need something to export at the beginning or you'll hit a dead end. Understand that. I'm thinking get coal, make power, sell power. What's wrong with that? Some export points have rail and some don't. I'm exporting electricity. That's what I'm thinking. Burn coal, make power, sell power. Does that sound good? I'm not trying to train anything out of here. I'm just going to electric wire it out of here. That's what I'm thinking. Well, I assume you can export power. In the tutorial, it said I could. There's a power line here. If I connect to that, I can say export and they'll buy my power. That's what the tutorial had in it. What I don't know is how do I build all the infrastructure that I need to do this. But simplistically, as a noob, I'm thinking, let's get some coal out the ground, burn it, warm the atmosphere up and sell the electricity. Just like a good old Soviet Russian would. So, right, if there's coal, cableway, hang on, miscellaneous fossil fuels, coal, a coal mine. So, coal mine, there should be some coal around here somewhere. Need flat terrain. Hold LMB to flatten terrain. That's showing red though, isn't it? You can export power, but it doesn't pay well. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. There's no point telling me what doesn't work. Tell me what does work. Don't say, oh, don't do that. It's a bit rubbish. What should I do? I don't know. Start a town near a border point with road, rail, and power to import start. Oil. So oil's a better choice than coal then. Right. So if we're going oil, I suggest then we go over here. Because there's lots of oil all the way over here. Somewhere. Here. There. But that's not in my territory, apparently. Apparently that oil is in their territory. So that sucks. So this is not the edge of the map here. This... Wait, what? Yeah, that oil is in their territory, isn't it? Because if I put the fossil fuel down, pump jack, yeah, look, it's gone green. It's all out there. Well, that sucks. Hang on, I'm just going to go down south because I can see a load of stuff down there. You only get dollars if you export to the west. More vehicles may be bought with rubles. I see. So if you export to the NATO countries, they pay you in dollars. Huh. I'm struggling with this camera. Get off. Right, there we go. There's an export point with a load of hills. And there's a lot of oil here. Here, green. It goes green around here. Quality of source, 76%. Is that good? %76% seem okay? It was 81. Because I'm trying to work out... The nearest export point is here. I feel like you're actually going out doing mining. This is crazy. Why does the number disappear? It gets like 71 and then the numbers why does it disappear like that? I can't see what the percentage is when it disappears. Right, 74, 75, 76. Hold LMB to flatten terrain. Have to fix terrain, then it should give you a number. I think 76 is about what we're going to get. I'm just going to go with that. Been all day mining for oil. Right. So that miraculously gets constructed. You need several of them. Really? You eventually want multiple pumps feeding the refinery. Okay. Is one enough for now then? Or should we do two? Oh, I see. So you can't put another one nearby because it's already extracting that area. 3 or 4 would do for now. Jeez, man. 77, 78, 79. Any advance on 79? There's another one. It seemed quite spaced out though. Am I going to have to like giant pipelines to make this work? $75. You will need pumping stations to connect them all. Right, well I've got 3. Honestly, the game doesn't teach you anything you need to know. It really doesn't. Pipelines, pumps and tanks. Mark 644, thank you for 69 months, Mark. Oh, here we go. 80% down here. 81, 82. 83, 84, 85, 86, 85. Any advance on 85? I feel like I'm at an auction. 85, do I hear 86? 85. There we go. 85, that'll do. Right, we got 4 of them. No idea, Greens. No idea, sir. Right then, so, having got 4 pump jacks, what else have we got? An oil refinery. Maximum number of workers, 500. Huh? Energy, heating, electricity, conversion. It's just like a massive menu of stuff, and I've no idea what we need. Aggregates, energy, industry. It's got to be industry. Food, alcohol, miscellaneous. Construction. Cement plant. Fossil fuel, storage. Oil and fuel storage. Aggregate storage, warehouse. Plastics factory. Third tab in, cargo and storage. Okay. Distribution containers. Liquids. A pipe pumping station. An underground pumping station. Pipeline. Oil fuel loading and unloading. Pumping harbour. So what are we trying to do? Pump it out the ground? We're going to need power, aren't we? How's this game? Flopsy Doodle, I am like struggling to get into it. What are we trying to build? We're trying to build a pumping station to pump it into a fuel storage and then truck it away or something? You have power turned off. What do you mean I have power turned off? I've started the game. I haven't turned anything off. Benno, thank you for 70 months. It's a lot of fun if you manage to figure out how it works. Pumping stations to pump into tanks. The refinery. In starting options, you turned off energy. Right. Power doesn't exist as you're on easy. Right, so we don't need to connect power. Right, okay. That's one less thing to worry about then. Right, so pumping stations then. Let's do that then. A pipe pumping station. Do we just put these nearby? Can I pump out of both of them? How many of these things do we need? I can bring 2 into 1, I guess. Just bring both of those into one pump. No, fire's on simple, I think. You need 3 into one pumping station, but I have 4 of them. 3 inputs, 1 output. Which is the output here? Is the output on the roadside? I'd recommend building the refinery before the connections to the refinery. Oil refinery. So where do we want this then? Over here? In the hills? What are we going to do? Just connect it by pipe to there and sell it? There's a lot of pipe connections. And we're going to need people to live here and work, aren't we? Where are we going to put the people? Presumably the people are going to be here somewhere. Sell fuel by truck or train. Right, well, I'm going to put the refinery here and just pipe it over there somewhere. Because I've no idea what I'm doing. It's probably like a really bad idea. According to this, it'll auto-link that. Is that a good thing, or do we need a pump on that? Need flat terrain. Don't need a pump there. There you go. So if I put like 1 pump and then connect these 2 to the pump here, then that one, and pump them all in there, is that going to work? Pump the oil to tanks, then from tanks to the refinery. I just leave that one connected, can't I? Will it just auto pump that now, or do I need to disconnect that and put a pump there or something? T34 tanks here. There you go. It'll push once it fills up. Do I have to connect these to roads or not? Only if you have to put out fires, right? Okay. I'm sure that'll never happen. Hang on, let's try building a road then. Asphalt road. So if I have like a road down there, maybe like that. There you go. No idea what I'm doing. But if I don't do anything, I won't find out, right? There you go. That's all connected. So now we stick I'm thinking we stick a pump here, pipe all these into the pump that into those, connect these into that. Good to go, right? Easy. General cargo, liquid cargo. Make smoother turns by scrolling the mouse wheel when dragging. Okay. Right, so the output we said was from the top one there, I think. So, why does it want to link those? It'll link those three, but it won't link that one. There's a reason for that. That's 1 in, 3 out. You need the opposite. Oh. Ah. Wait, what? Ah, okay. What's this then? That's an under... Right. That makes sense. Okay, so we can do that. Like that. I'm not sure how I connect the road there, but... Okay, so that pump is now connected to that. Then, if we do a pipeline connection, use M and N to increase. Wait, somebody said you scroll. Oh, you scroll wheel. Oh, look at the curve on that. Beautiful. I'm impressed. And then we connect that. Doesn't like that hill. Doesn't like that hill. Why doesn't it like that hill? Must go from input to output. Wait, what? Is that an output? You need a pump between tanks and refinery. Oh, do we? So we've got to pump it into here and then pump it out of here. Yay. Cancel pipe connection. It seemed to be implying that this was the wrong connection as well. That I should have been connected over here somewhere. I don't know where in and out is. So if we now have a pump like... Why won't you connect to there, bro? So 1 in 3. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So like that. You can drag to delete the pipes. Look at the direction of the arrows to show input and output. It doesn't show me the arrows on these things. Look. Where's the arrows on that diagram? Like when I want to connect this to here, it doesn't tell me that that's an output or that's an input or whatever. Oh, I see the shape. Right. I was missing that bit. So that's an out, out, and out. That's an out as well. Are you serious? So are we saying that there's only one input here and it's that one? That's dumb. So I've got to get all of this oil to that input line. Can I join pipes somehow? Can I join this pipe to that pipe? Where's the other input then? I only see one input. Literally don't see it. Oh, I see what it's done. I see what it's done. Okay, what we'll do... We'll get rid of that. How do I get rid of that building? Delete this? How do I delete that? Demolish. Really? Demolish? Yes. Ooh, spectacular. Right, so we'll have... Pause that. What we'll do is we'll have a liquid Multiple in, one out. That one. We'll connect that to there like that. The only issue might be the road connection. I'm thinking we do it like that, and then we just gotta pump this. Wait, what the heck? Is this the rubble? What the heck is this? Who clears that away? I didn't even know that was a thing. Why won't you connect? It'll disappear after a bit. So I'm thinking we do it that way. So we've got a pump bringing those two in and going boom, straight in there. The only thing I haven't got is a road connection for this. Not really sure. I guess we can just do that, can't we? There you go. Lovely. Beautiful design. Right. Having done that, we can now bring some more pipe work over here. Now, is there a good way of doing this? There's probably a lot of bad ways of doing this. Keep that pipe elevated. Road not connected. You need to connect the road. Arrow. Oh. I've elevated that just in case I want to like build a road under there later or something. I want to kind of just run that along there like that. There we go. Pipes have breaks in between. What do you mean? You cannot use pump pipe. You need a longer pipeline. What? Other infrastructures in the way. This is a pump. What do you mean this is a pump? Isn't it? Why is it not built? Why won't it let me connect that? Pipe is too long. Dude, this is a way longer pipe. What do you mean you need a pump along the way? I don't understand. This is a tiny thing. I've just pumped all the way over here from there, and now you're saying I need another pump. The longer pipes aren't connected. Oh, man. It did a thing on me. Look at this. You dirt. You utter dirt. Oh my god, game. Seriously? It's like... Okay, that's pretty irritating. F4 hotkey, you can turn off parallel infrastructure with F4. What does that mean? What does it mean, parallel infrastructure? I just want to connect this. What magic thing do I need to click on to connect the end of that to the end of that? Look, why does it do that? Right, so at this point it's saying you need to pump again. That's what it's saying. It's saying that's too long, that is. I want another pump. How do you just get rid of the tree so you can actually see what you're doing? I think I'll have to put the pump here, probably. This is somewhat frustrating. Cancel contract, finish on your own, demolish. Right. Liquids, pump. Give me a pump right there. It'd be nice if it gave you an indication, like, how far you can go before you need another pump. Like, you can go that far and you need to pump it, apparently. It's a great game. It's a very big first step with new tutorials. Well, there are tutorials. They just don't teach you anything good. So, you build a pipe. It doesn't warn you. It just says, here's the length. Why one input, multiple outputs? You have a rig next to it. Multiple inputs would be better. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Probably. Just demolish that. And now we've got to wait for that to disappear. So get rid of that. And now it's nighttime, so I can't see what I'm doing. Beautiful. Can we just fast forward it to daytime so I can see what I'm doing? Is there a little, like, torch you can put on? A little flashlight or something? Well, I think we've already done the settings now. Right, there we go. So that should give us another run of X meters. So what's the maximum distance before you need to put another pump in there? Change the settings mid-game. Game settings. Day-night cycle. Static sun. Always day. Some changes require the reload. Continue. Surely that's not a reload. It will tell you when you lay pipe. Okay. So I must have missed that initially then. So when I do this, pipe is too long, you need a pumping station. Right, so like that. And then put your pumping station down again. Wait, am I alright? Don't I need a fat pipe for this bit? Because I'm now pumping 2 lots. Because I've got 2 pumps going into one thing, not for oil. Okay. Right. It's just, what is that? Just a gas one or something? Oh no, that was a misclick. Go away. One in, okay, put them in. Right. So now we just need to make it there, which I think we can do. Overlaps with existing connection. Okay, by Jove, I think we've done it. Okay, that was a learning curve. So I think we've now got 6 tons of oil coming out of here. And then 5.3 tons of oil coming out of that one. Nothing coming out of that one. Why has that got nothing coming out of that one? It's full now. Why is that one full? Shouldn't it be pumping into here, or have I just messed this up? Cannot mix liquids, bitumen. It's not connected, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, there we go. Because I need another pump. Yes, right, okay. And now we know how this works. We just need an intermediary pump here, don't we? Okay, sure, do that. What's up? There you go. Just squirts it out immediately. 5.6. Cool. That's now building up. I can take 1,500 tons. 1,500. Now this is interesting. How does liquids work in this game? 26. 26. Nothing. Why have you got nothing? Why is it pumping it into that one and then into that one, but not into that one? But they're connected. I don't need pumps between tanks because this one's filling up as well. Pipe is going into a pipe that goes to the top of the tower. Right. So the pressure of that is pushing that down and then squirting it into this one. So why is the pressure of that not squirting into that one. Maybe it's two fill up maximum before you need a pump. I think this needs to go. Rob Hughes, thank you very much. Thank you for gifting 5 subs to the chat. Welcome, guys. If you just got a sub, please give Rob Hughes a thank you. It's a cascade effect, so I only have the first or the second fill and so on. So if I've got a pump between this and the next 2, that would work, wouldn't it? Have to demolish that, basically. Unless we just go with 2 for now. Maybe we do that. OX80 Overflow, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs as well. Welcome, guys. Thank you very much. Get some score gift for Overflow and for Rob Hughes. Is tank 1 being emptied, maybe? It's tank 1 seems to be overflowing into tank 2. But after that, I think you need a pump. You had an emote, is it something you typed, Jesse Juice? That sounds like the client to me. How do I, is it B for... What's the demolish tool? Bottom right corner of the bar. Yeah, but what's the hotkey for it? I like how the tooltip goes off screen. Rob Hughes, thank you for gifting another 5. Very generous, Rob. Thank you very much. 10 from Rob and 5 from Overflow. Welcome. If you just got a sub, get yourself in the Discord server. Don't forget to refresh. You'll get access to all the emotes as well. Lots of cool emotes that you can use on Twitch. I'm going to elevate this. Or maybe that'll need pumping out of there, won't it? Oh no, because it's going into a pump. Thinking we just do that for now. That's what I'm thinking. That's got stuff coming in. So has that got oil now? Okay, that's now filling up with oil. Import. So now we just need to export. Now, should we put the export through a tank as well and buffer it? You can also add shortcuts to the top hotbar for things you use the most. Ooh, never saw that before. Interesting. Is there a hotkey for bulldozer though? Demolish. Terrain tools. B. B. If I press the B key, nothing happens. Did I change something? There's no B key here. I don't even see a bulldozer option in that settings. Two things it produces, bitumen and fuel. Sell them both. If one gets full, the facility sits still. Bitumen and fuel. Right. So, I take it all you got to do is pipe it around this hill to... How do we export it? Do we need to build a facility to do this? And then train it to there or something? There's a road and a rail connection. But I don't know what facility I need. You need tanker trucks or trains. Either works. Right. Anything recommended? What if we have like a couple of... Does it matter where we get the outputs from? Like are some of these bitumen and some of them fuel? Are they literally different? Or what? Like, how do you know which one's which? Use trucks because it's a short distance. It's only there, isn't it? But I'd need to build a road and everything. Doesn't matter, make the sellers collect one of them. Gotcha. Well, people said don't sell the fuels. Sell the electricity, sell the fuel. So what I'll need is a liquid oil fuel loading unloading center. Oil fuel loading unloading center. What's the difference between these two? One's got an up arrow on it. And then you've got this oil fuel loading and unloading. Oil and fuel and bitumen. Pumping harbour. I don't understand what this is. I think this is a bigger one. It's worth 18,000. That one's only worth 8. One is rail, one is trucks. Ah. It doesn't tell me which, though, does it? It literally doesn't say. So that's for trains, that's for trucks. Okay, so what's the difference between these two, then? Why has that got a blue icon on it? Because they're exactly the same. There's no difference in price or description. The blue arrow one is a one-way. One is a drive-through one-way. Gotcha. Well, I'm okay with a drive-through. So will I need one of these for fuel? Actually, what I'm better doing, if we export this into tanks, so we buffer the output, and then go into the unloading, that's a better option, isn't it? So presume what I'll need to do is build 2 pumps, and then 2 tanks, one for each. Because a pump can only pump one kind of thing, can't it? I presume. So you have like a pumping station. Oh, the road connections are just such a pain. You can use the loader for both fuel and bitumen. Oh, really? So I only need 1 loader, I don't need 2 loaders. It's actually a headache simulator. I'm thinking we have one like that, and then one like that. Yeah? So one does bitumen, one does fuel, and then you put them into tanks. And then that goes off to the loading bay. Wait, you can't connect that road. Lovely. Cool. Just what I wanted, game. Didn't want to just trim those bits off the end. Oh, no. I wanted to just demolish the entire road. That's a bit rough around the edge, isn't it? But whatever. That's not even connected, I don't think. Dear me. What? Is it just the hill? How do I... Lower terrain. Right, just like... I've got to learn how to use these terrain tools. Terrain smooth. Level terrain, height from center. Right, so height from center is there. Seems a bit odd the way that works. You don't need to connect them to a road. The road is needed for fire trucks. Yeah, which might... This thing might catch fire. Fires are rare, especially in easy mode. We'll do it properly. Right. That looks okay. That's fine. Maybe, but I know how games work. One pump not connected to a road is the one being aflame. I would agree with that. Right, now we need 2 storage tankers. Let me just pause that. Not dry bulk storage. We need liquid. Liquid storage, right. So, we need to keep these separated. Is that in 1 in and... No, 2 in and 1 out. Interesting. I know I need workers. I can only do one thing at a time though, can't I? I get workers when I'm ready. I think both pump are pumping same type of output. Yes, I haven't chosen anything yet. I'm going to build one of these. And then I'm going to build another one. Like that. And then we're going to connect these up. That's what we're going to do. I presume we're going to have to pump them as well, aren't we? No, this is a pumping station. We're good. It can manage it. There you go. So that goes in there. That's already connected, actually, so we can ignore that. And then, how do we select what kind of stuff it wants, or do we do it here? Do you select it on the pump, or do you select it on the tank? Yeah, I did ask that question, and apparently it doesn't matter where you connect it. You select it later. Oh, you're going to do it after it's built. Okay, so now we say oil tank, store this item. So we want bitumen in that one and fuel in that one. Presumably, once we get workers, things will start filling up, maybe? You need people to work at the refinery, don't we? Right. So, and then last bit of this is to connect the road. Building's in the way. No, it's not. I think that's connected, but I really don't know. Don't know what guitar was. Right, so then you need a loading, unloading bay somewhere over here. Which I think was under this bit. So we had a one-way one and a not... Wait, so do we only need one of these, or do we need more than one of these, do you think? And do I need to pump it, or is it also a pump? Yeah, we're not doing trains, we're just going to do trucks. But my question really is, do I want a loading bay for fuel and a loading bay for bitumen? And do I need a pump to pump it from the tank to the loading bay? Or is the loading bay also a pump? It's better to have two and you need a pump. Great. You don't need a pump between tank and loading. Okay, so that's opposite to what Costel said. Costel said it's better to have two and you need a pump. So I don't know right now if we need a pump or not. Or will the pressure of the tank push it out? Who knows?